in Python. Wrong one, sorry. I'm going to open the correct one, which is this. So we were talking about while loop, and we'll go over it once again. It starts with a while with some condition, then a colon, and then indentation, and then a bunch of instructions. You can have just one instruction, you can have multiple instructions, you have thousands of instructions. Ideally, not ideal, but you can have multiple instructions is what I'm trying to say. And then, you know, in most cases, 99.9% of all the cases, you will have a statement here that changes the state of this condition. Because remember, when the condition here changes, only then the loop stops. So a loop, you can think of it as, you know, like a roller coaster, which is just going over and over and over in a circle. But when it goes to the top, it checks, is the condition still true? And if it's true, it keeps going on. Once it realizes, it goes to the top and checks the condition is not true anymore, it stops, hopefully gently, and then you can get off. So that's what a loop does. So now, enough talking about it, let's just take a look at some code. So I'm gonna make you look at this code that I have already written, and I want you to see how a while loop works. So what is this program all about? This program is, imagine if you ask the user to enter a number. Let's just stop right there. This is the piece of code. You are very familiar with it by now. Number, integer, input, enter a positive integer. Your program should then print all numbers from 1 to the number the user entered. For example, if the user entered 11, your program should print 1, 2, 3, 4, so on till 11. So like I said, you could just write it like you can say print 1, print 2, print 3, print 4, print 5, print 11, and be done with it. But then you'll be repeating yourself a million times, which we do not want. So we want to use the while loop. So here I'm creating a variable called index, right? And I'm assigning it a value 1. Then I use the while loop. This is what we were talking about. While condition. What is the condition? Is index less than or equal to number? The value of index is 1. The value of number is whatever the user entered. Imagine the user entered 11. So is 1 less than equal to 11? Yes. Print. So forget about what this is for a second. Print the number. This is basically just printing the number. Why is it doing like this? I'll talk about it in a bit later. Or maybe I shouldn't talk about it. You should find out what is the difference between this and the regular print statement. So regularly I would write it like this, print index, right? So maybe this is an assignment for you. Find out what is the difference between print index and whatever this nonsense I'm doing here. Anyway, so this is the instruction that we don't want to repeat, so we are putting it inside the loop. What is this? This is that change of the condition that I was talking about in the PowerPoint slide. Where did it go? Change something. You see, I was saying change something. This is what that piece of code does. It changes what? It changes the value of index. What does this mean? Plus equals, this is weird. This basically means set the value of index equal to index plus 1. So if the value of index was 1, the new value of index will be 2. If the value of index was 55, the new value of the index would be 56. It's just a shortcut of saying plus 1. Now I can change it. I can say plus 3. That means it will count by 3s. It will increase the value of index by 3s. And then we say, we get out. You see, I have not, this is to the right. This has gone back. That means our loop has ended here. So how long will the loop run? The loop will run till the index is the same value as the number. So if you entered 5, the loop will run 5 times. If you entered 105, the loop will run 105 times. Is that true? Let's test it quickly. So we say Python and we say loops.py. It asks us to enter a number. Let's just say 9. And you can see it's running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and end of program. So that's the end of this video. I will see you in the next one.